Navy SEAL-style training was a box office success. But these women are the real thing. The U.S. Army Rangers Training School will this week graduate the first 2 women in the elite forces history. And now the admiral in charge of the entire U.S. Navy says he's willing to allow women into the training school for the highly selective, notoriously difficult SEALs unit, provided they qualify.
I have a lot of admiration for their perseverance and leadership.
Jennifer Kamrowski is a management consultant who also saw combat deployed in Iraq after graduating with distinction from West Point. She looks with pride to the 2 soon-to-graduate female Rangers, First Lieutenant and Military Police Platoon Leader Kristen Greist from Orange, Connecticut, and Apache helicopter pilot Captain Shay Haver of Copperas Cove, Texas.
Anytime you're challenging the status quo, it's extremely difficult. And there's a lot of mental and physical challenges that, go into kind of being successful with this. So I don't think it's an understated accomplishment in any way.
The appearance of women in elite combat training is the result of the Obama administration's recommendation that women be allowed at such levels by the end of next year. Politicians from both major parties have voiced approval.
If you're Ranger ready, you're combat ready.
But not every military veteran is pleased.
Civilian leaders who are overly political in their decisions and are using the military as an incubator for social experimentation.
We've interviewed Rear Admiral Robert Lunney, a decorated veteran of World War II and the Korean War, in the past. Today, he said by phone that having women in elite combat units is a dangerous step.
Many of us who served in the military in past years is a question of why add an element into an elite force that could cause it to be less effective.
Well, if they can meet the standards and they're committed and prepared to deliver on the same scale, I don't see why anyone would prevent it. A lot of older graduates consistently called me a nurse. I wasn't a nurse. I am a combat veteran. So times are changing is how I would respond to the naysayers.
The programs are so tough that of the 400 who entered Ranger training, only 96 people completed it. That group included 19 female candidates, of whom only the 2 are graduating. Will they be able to serve as well as they trained?
We'll have to wait and see.
And yes, Tamsen, you don't become a 2-star admiral just by dismissing things out of hand. He's saying wait and see. And you know what? That woman combat veteran also saying wait and see. But here's the thing. Right. The 2 women who are graduating from the Ranger School, they are graduating Friday, but they are not yet assigned to a specific unit and may not end up serving specifically as Rangers. They'll have that designation, right, but may be doing other duties.
Because they completed the schooling and the program. So what does it take to be assigned now? Is that another process?
That is another process that is going to be determined by the Army. Look, there are a lot of people in the Army who complete Ranger training, but then go on to logistics, to intelligence, to
another area, even if they've completed that training.
That may be the case here.
Well, we will see a lot back and forth on this one for sure for a long time.
Yeah.